Right, so let's get into the news, shall we? Following recent bullion van robberies in the country, the CEO of the Ghana Association of Bankers, John Iwa, has assured the Ghana Police Service they are putting in place an initiative with other banks to make available the right armored vehicles for cash evacuation in the country. It says together with the IGP's office and the Ministry of Interior, they are working assiduously to get certificates or licenses for the right and credible security companies to enable them procure these vehicles into the country. He said this at the handing over of 1,000 unit fragmentation vests and 1,000 units bulletproof helmets to the police service in Accra.
We have been detailed as an association or as an industry to also ensure that as we go about our work, we are complying with the laws of the land. And part of it, which has come by way of directive, is to ensure that we use the right armored vehicles for cash evacuation. And it is something that as an association we have taken very seriously, and we are working with our banks, the IGP's office or the police service, Bank of Ghana, the Ministry of the Interior and National Security Ministry to ensure that we have the right and credible institutions to give those what we call the certificates to enable them procure the right armored vehicles for our use. That work is ongoing, and we believe that in the course of time, you will hear very soon from the industry the fleet that we would have replaced, so we can get rid of the soft skin bullion vans that we presently use.
Director General Police Patrol COP Patrick Akogo said it is the mandate of the police to protect the banks and community. Therefore, plans are in place to manage the risk of robbery attacks in the country.
We are happy to announce that IGP, with the tacit support of the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, have initiated some plans to deepen our collaboration with the Ghana Association of Banks and the Bank of Ghana to manage the risk of robbery attacks on cash in transit vehicles. And that is where the emphasis is on. And to also strengthen our personnel and also the security and of all financial institutions in the country. Your donation today is just on time to push this agenda, and we are very much grateful to you.
He expressed the gratitude of the police service to the Bankers Association for the gesture.
The police administration would like to take this opportunity to sincerely render our appreciation to the Ghana Association of Banks for its continued support to the service over the years. The Inspector General of Police has asked me to inform you that all your support over the years has not been never gone unnoticed, and that we highly appreciate it, and we indeed are very grateful to you.
A 28-year-old man who was arrested after driving recklessly in Accra is expected to appear in court today. The suspect, Kofi Sasa, was seen in a viral video driving a grey Mercedes-Benz at the airport junction off the 37 Legon Road in Accra dangerously. He was filmed drifting and a traffic light that had signaled motorists to stop on Saturday, October 23. Per the amateur footage, he then drove into the middle of the 4-lane road and in a fast and furious fashion turned his car in circles and eventually sped off before the traffic light turned green. Police say Mr. Sasa turned himself in on Sunday morning as the airport police station began investigations into the matter. He was subsequently detained until processes for him to be arraigned were completed. Moving on, members of the Fulani community in the northern region are accusing security agencies of criminal profiling. The group says the labeling of Fulanis as armed robbers, rapists, violent and non-citizens inspire stereotype and discrimination against them. General Secretary of the Fulani Welfare Group, Tabital Bulaku Alhaji Musa Bari, made a statement at a Fulani emergency meeting at Goshogo. At the meeting, they rejected the decision by security agencies in the area to ban Fulani herders from riding motorbikes after 6 p.m. More in the following report by Ilyasu Tanko.
The emergency meeting was held at the Gushegu Municipal Assembly in response to the decision by the Gushegu Municipal Security Council to ban only members of the Fulani from riding motorbikes after 6 p.m. The Fulanis also alleged that immigration officials were conducting a registration exercise in which they were being captured as non-Ghanaians. The Gushegu Municipal Security Council allegedly arrived at the decision following an increasing spate of kidnappings and robbery attacks suspected to be carried out by Fulani elements. At the meeting attended by the MCE, staff of the Immigration Service and other members of the Municipal Security Council, the Fulanis rejected the ban and asked the Security Council to withdraw it forthwith.
I'm calling for our new head of security in this district to put his mind about this issue. About putting curfew on only Fulanis will never solve the problem. And we are not agreeing on that. Per law, it is not acceptable. If you want to ban the bike from 6 to 6, ban every bike not to move 6 to 6, fine. But singular, only one tribe, we call it unacceptable.
General Secretary of Tabital Pulaku strongly condemned the decision as ethnic profiling and called on government and local authorities to stop the ethnization of crimes in the country.
So I'm calling on our security experts to look to this issue very, very well. Singling only one tribe as the most dangerous tribe in the country is uncalled for. Let's sit and look to it. Fulanis were found in this country over 300 years ago. So I challenge those who are saying Fulanis are not Ghanaians or there is no Fulani in Ghana. That is the challenge I'm standing here to hear, especially to our immigration officers. That is where we have that problem.
The Immigration Service, which was accused of pursuing biased policies against members of the Fulani ethnic group, denied all the allegations. Here is the Municipal OIC, Abubakar Abdul Samad.
The Fulani leadership actually made a statement. It was categorical that it's their own people that are committing the crime. So until they themselves are ready to stop perpetrating such acts, the crime is never going to end. That was why they proposed to MUSEC that MUSEC should ban all Fulani herdsmen from riding in the municipality from 6 p.m. until daybreak. So it is not something MUSEC or Security Service has imposed on them. It was an agreement to the Fulani leadership as to how we will curb the menace that is happening.
President Akufo-Addo, together with other prominent Ghanaians on Sunday, joined Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia in Wale for the final funeral rites of his late mother, Hajia Mariama Bawumia. She died in September this year, 2 days away from her 82nd birthday. My colleague Judith Owuchitando has more in the following report.
I'm happy. Mommy was committed and a devoted Muslim. She prayed religiously every day.
It was a solemn and heart-wrenching moment as children of the late Hajia Mariama Bawumia paid their last respects to their mother. Even more sorrowful was that moment when they all stood behind their brother, Yakubu Bawumia, as he read her tribute. He couldn't hold back his tears.
We could not have wished for a better mother. Mommy, we love you so much. We will miss you forever. Please continue to look over us. May Allah grant you Jannatul Firdaus, Amen, from all your children.
The 82-year-old died in Accra on Monday, September 13th, 2021, after a short ailment. President Akufo-Addo, who joined Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia for her final funeral rites in his tribute, highlighted the late Hajia Bawumia's remarkable contribution to the MPP and the nation as a whole.
A woman of unfailing courtesy, she always made colleagues and friends of her son very welcome in her home here. I thank her very much for that. A remarkable woman She was the devoted wife of one of the most prominent statesmen of his era and one of the leading moving spirits in the formation of the Northern People's Party, the first NPP, Alhaji Mumuni Bawumia. And she was also the mother of the man generally acknowledged as the most outstanding vice president of the Fourth Republic, her beloved son, Alhaji Mamadou Bawumia.
General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, John Boadu, also read a tribute on behalf of the party.
Undoubtedly, one of such dear ones whom death has taken away from the New Patriotic Party and Ghana at large is Hajia Mariama Bawumia, the woman whom we have gathered here today to mourn. The New Patriotic Party indeed received a sadness news of the passing of Hajia Mariama Bawumia, which sad event occurred on 13 September 2021. Hajia Mariama was not only the biological mother of the MPP's longest-serving vice presidential candidate, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mamudu Bawumia, but was also a motherly figure and a great source of inspiration and wise counsel to the New Patriotic Party.
The remains of Hajia Mariama Bawumia have been interred in accordance with Islamic doctrines at Perija in Waliwali in the Northeast region. Judith Awachitando, Joy News.
And that'll be all for AM News. We have the news review coming up. Do stay tuned in.